So I'm sitting in a restaurant to film this video, and that's what I like about this life, that I can just go anywhere and work. I can travel around and just work when I want and where I want. So this video is about real jobs online that you can do. So you can travel like me, or so you can work from home. So the first thing is, really don't listen to these people who say you can work 4 hours and make millions of dollars and it's really easy. In a month you can be making thousands. It just doesn't work anymore. It used to work maybe 15 years ago, and even then it wasn't that easy to do it. You still had to learn everything, but there were ways to scam your way to the top and just cram keywords in, make thousands of websites. And I know because I did it myself, and it really doesn't work anymore. So really you either need to be employed by someone, or you have a great product, you have a great service, or you're giving great information, and you need one of those. And then it still takes time to build that up. If we look at the easiest first, and I'll start with the quickest ways to get online and be earning money. And number one would be to go to your employer and to say, I want to work online, can I do it? Can I work from home? And it sounds like, no, there's no way they're going to agree. The employer wouldn't want you to work at home. They want people in so they can keep an eye on them. But I actually met a guy a couple of weeks ago now, and he was working out here in Phuket, and a group of them, about half of their workforce, had gone to the management and said to them, look, can we all work? We want to work in different countries. Is that possible? And the management agreed, and they sorted it all out. It was great for the management because they don't have to have the space, and they don't have to give the benefits that they had to give before. And it's great for the guy. He's working out here in Phuket, and he can travel if he wants, but then he has to dedicate the times when he needs to be working. He does need to be working. So that's the easiest way, is to approach the employer. And if you can't, if the employer won't say yes, then to look for a job where you can work from home or you can work online. And there are actually more and more jobs becoming available. If you've got a profession, then it's best to stick to your profession. It's always better to do what you know. But if you haven't got a profession, then there are still some jobs. I remember probably about 3 years ago now, my sister had booked a skiing holiday online, and it turned out that the person who was dealing with us, even though it was a big company, the person dealing with us was actually at home. They weren't in the company. It was just the company was a kind of switchboard and sent out to different people. So you could get a job like a customer service job or a customer relation job and do that one, because you can have a telephone number that comes through to you, and you can have an internet line that comes through to you. So that's the next one there. But I definitely would try and use your skills for a job. It's much easier than trying to find a job online that's something new that you've never done before, because there is, for most of it, there's quite a big learning curve. So if you're an accountant, or you're a programmer, or you make websites, or you do graphic design, then I would stick to those and then work online from there. And the easiest way is to get clients at home, and then you can travel once they're working and you've got regular work from them, then you can start to travel. That's the easiest way. It's much easier to get clients that you can actually meet, and you can tell them what you do, you can show them what you do. It's much easier than once you're away from home. It's not so easy to actually get those clients. And the other good thing about getting clients at home, you could have a local website or a local Google page and local advertising, which is more targeted and easier. You can get to number one with a local term like accountant in, for me it would be Orpington, Kent. Accountant in Orpington, Kent, you could get in the first page, or you could get to the top. But if you just say accountant, there's no way you'll get to the top. So really you want to get the work locally, and then you could start traveling, and maybe you could just see whether it works. You could go away for a couple of weeks. If it works, you could go away for longer. So let's take it a bit further. Let's say that you don't have a profession that you can do that, but you still want to do a skilled profession, something skilled online, then what I would do is learn something that you can do online and still get those clients locally. So you could learn to make websites, or you could learn to do graphic design, and those things take less time than other types of job like a programmer. Programmer's going to take you a long time, an accountant's going to take you a long time. But something like building websites, you can use WordPress, and you could even have a couple of days you could have a website up and working. So, and even learning, it's all made from plugins, so you just have to know which plugins to use, and there's plenty of information around where you can learn it. So that's another one, learn something and then get clients locally, and then go online and tell them that you'll be moving around. And I'm sure they'll keep with you if they're happy with your work and they know that they can deal with you. They can ask for something one day, and especially if you're in a different time zone, you might be able to do it overnight and have it ready for them the next day. And they probably like that sort of thing. So going down in the difficulty stakes is to do the same thing, learn something like maybe you want to make some videos, like animation videos, or like I said, making websites or making headers, things like that. And the next one would be to use Fiverr to advertise. Now the wages or the amount you get would be lower because you've got more competition there. Quite a lot of people sell on Fiverr. But the idea there is that you start selling on Fiverr and you get some money coming in and you can get better at it. And then after that you can have your own website, or you could then go ahead and get people locally, or some other ways, maybe paid advertising, and you can charge more. Once you're away from Fiverr, you can charge more. But actually some of these jobs on Fiverr pay quite well. I looked at the one making video animation, and it's really easy to make. There's software out there that can do it for you. And it actually wasn't too bad. It may be $30 up to $50. So you can do it, you can actually make the thing quite quickly, and you can get people through Fiverr. Another place you can get clients or you can get work is on freelancing sites like freelancer.com. And again, the pay is quite low because you're competing against people in India or in the Philippines and Eastern Europe. So the actual pay is quite low. But again, once you get steady clients, then you can charge them a bit more, especially if you're really good at something and you really learn how to do it well, then you can start charging a little bit more. And also, I've outsourced stuff to people on freelancer.com and then had them working for me for several years. So you can get steady work there. Another way you can start working online is teaching English or teaching other languages and other things. But probably the easiest one, if you're English speaking, is to teach English, and you can go to several different websites to get the work. There's a few, I'll try and list some below, and you just tell them what the wage you're looking for, the amount per hour, and then people will connect to you using Skype or using some other way that they can actually talk to you online. Going down further, you can either make stock, so that's stock images or stock videos. These are where you take the image and then people will buy them because they want to use them on their website. Or you take footage, so you take some video and then might be of a person working or a picture of a beach scene, something like that. You upload it to several different sites and then people would download it as they want it, and you get paid as they download. Now the reason I've put this further down is because it takes time to make the videos or the pictures. Then it takes time, you have to keyword them and upload them, and then you only get paid, even after someone's bought one, you maybe get paid a month later. So it takes time, and that's why I put it further down the list. But I did this for about 6 years in total, and it does pay okay. It's hard work, and it's not easy money, it's not passive income, but you work when you want, and then you get paid even if you stop working. Like now, I haven't done it for a year and I still get money coming in. So it's good like that. It's not really passive income because you do have to work for it, but you do get the money. It comes later, and it means like now I've started a YouTube channel, yet my money's still coming in from the stock photos. You've got stock photos, stock designs, so it could be like graphic designs, pictures like comic images, and it could be footage. And actually something else you could do is templates. So you can make website templates or header templates or something else using Photoshop. You can actually have Photoshop templates and just other things like that. Other software, I think they do some, is it Fireworks? I'm not even sure, but some video templates that they've got as well. So I'll come down to the last one, and that is an actual real online business, an online blog or a YouTube channel. And most people think of this first of all, okay, I'll do a YouTube channel and I'll earn money that way, or I'll do a blog or a website. And these actually take longer because you need to build them up. You need to build up content on them. Like YouTube, I'm doing a 90-day challenge. So that's 90 days to build some videos. And I really don't expect to get lots of visitors until maybe, I did one of these before, I started getting some visitors about day 50. And there's one guy who I follow, and it's really taken him a year to get really established, but he's doing really well after a year. So I would say these are slower to start, but once you get good at it, then it's something that you're uploading when you want, you're making content that you enjoy, and eventually you'll start making money. But you're making money there from like affiliate programs, or you do a tutorial that you can sell, or you sell other people's products. So it takes time, and that's why I've left that to last. And I think it's worth looking at the other ones first to see if they suit you, and maybe later on do yourself a YouTube channel or a blog or have an online business. So I hope those are fairly comprehensive. I'll try and leave some links below to some different places to learn about these, and later on I'll go into each of these individually and teach you more. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. My channel is all about working online and traveling. I've been doing online work for about 20 years now, and I've been traveling for 27 years. So if that interests you, please subscribe to my channel. And if you've got any questions about this or any comments, then please leave them down below. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.